Gentlemen, we are getting ready to take on the whitefall steps, the steps of whitefall. Now, what does that exactly mean? Like, is it supposed to be snowing, or maybe judging by the white man rift in the middle of the map, there's going to be white people falling from the sky. Okay, today's competition we're going to be rocking, looks like we're going to have 7 Guardians versus 7 Defiant. Now, 8 Guardians. We are a little bit heavy on the Cleric side of life. Clerics now accounting for over 1/2 of the total population of this battle. Oh, excuse me, a war front. Even though both sides are going to be healing heavy, it is likely that many of these so-called healers and clerics are actually Claritanks and Claridipus. They were mistakenly looking for the rogue button and somehow managed to locate cleric instead, so expect many of them to just be fodder for the fire. Getting ready to get rolling here, going in 2, 1, and 0. Battle begins! Mortal Kombat! We're going to be going down into the middle of the map here where we're going to encounter red. And as you may know, red equals dead. So hopefully we will make more of them dead before they make us dead. The object here isn't necessarily to win. You know, it could be victory even if we die. You see, it doesn't make them better. It just means that we ran out of health first. So, initial target is going to be Jonkron. Zat! Zat! My target has been silenced. Jonkron doing the back pedal of doom, now running full speed ahead forward into the land of nothingness. Now imagine if we had actually let him live. Where would he have gone? He would have gone far, far away. Decurse on the rub, otherwise known as Bub. Bub Rub has been decursed and cleansed of his curses, because he had the AIDS and it smelled awful. Tom taking a little bit of damage, almost able to get a heal by Xanbot. Scourge now taking damage. Xanbot doing whatever he can to power level his numbers, running around tossing random Zots! Zot! Zot on whatever target of opportunity is available. Tom taking a little bit of damage. Lato at Burr. Probably says Briarcliff, but for now he's Lato at Burr, taking damage as well. Xanath jumping around, doing backflips sideways. We have a combination of the Michaels here, ladies and gentlemen. That is right, we have Michael Jackson and Michael Jordan, both embodied in Xanath, jumping around, healing while backflipping and moonwalking, going pow chicka wow wow, because that's what he does. Okay, initial encounter was a total and amazing success for the everlasting force of Xanbot and friends, who are now walking up the main ramp to the Defiant base. Defiant base looking a mighty lot like the Guardian base. Who knows who copied off of the other? All I know is they're carbon copies. We are now grabbing the great big source of herpes, otherwise known as the Source Stone. Because yes, my friends, it is indeed the gift that keeps on giving, and everybody wants to have one. Okay, moving out of the front door here, Source Stone has been taken. Looks like we have at least one defender chilling out at the Guardian base. With a little bit of PvP at the base of the ramp here. Scourge goes down. Xanbot unable to land a heal in time. It's been a game bug or lag or stupidity. Okay, looks like Dinos has the flag for our side. Dinos taking no damage whatsoever. The Defiant force is clearly frightened and terrified of engaging dinos. He's a mother-flippin' dinosaur in human form. Who would want to attack and enrage that? Oh my gooses. It sounds like awful. He's just gonna like morph into a T-Rex and eat your friggin' face. He's gonna come out of your monitor and eat you. Who the hell wants to deal with that? Everybody else first. Shit. Birder taking damage. Has now been damage shield. We have a Latent Blaze being cast on I wanted to call you Blur. I'm just gonna call you Bieber. Your new name is Bieber. It sucks to be you, bro. Okay, Bieber has been topped off. Tom taking a little bit of damage. Now being cleansed by the Xanbot. Xanbot decursing now a little bit of everybody. And oh, we have a random Zot coming in on the Skeletal Stalwart. Hopefully nobody is going to be sitting here watching Xanath damaging the Skeletal Stalwart for no point other than the absolute power leveling of his damage numbers, as we at no point in time will make any reference whatsoever to Tone dying within 10 defeat of Xanath, who was not power leveling his numbers on a skeletal stalwart. Target is now Johncron, once again, who has no mana, a gift from Dinos for sure. Xanath now trying to figure out where exactly Dinos has gone. Looks like he's off in the wild blue yonder. Powers of observation, FT dubs, friends. Okay, moving on, we have the engagement that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Some people started hate. Oh God, I'm stunned, and there's a void knight. Make him dead, make him dead, make him. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Okay, he doesn't like me anymore. Sweet. As the Guardians have captured the Source Stone at least one time, bringing the score up to a whopping 1-0 in favor of our intrepid adventurers, who are now continuing to engage the Mega Zerg from Hell just outside of the Defiant base, as our Cap team is going to re-enter the battle here, hopefully pushing our numbers over the edge required to absolutely poop upon the collective chest of Team Defiant. Like to go ahead and thank Strawberry Jello for bringing you this shoutcast this evening, and on that note, I need a break for water. Okay, we have a lot of numbers over people's heads. Wonder what this is. I seem to have the lucky number 4. Once upon a time, fact of trivia, back in the 80s they built a computer that was supposed to be able to answer any question in the world. It was basically the 80s equivalent of Google. So, imagine Google with a porn star, mustache, and a mullet, and you have the supercomputer of the 80s. Anyhow, they asked this computer, what is the meaning of life? And the answer returned was the number 4. It is no coincidence that over my head now you see the number 4. I am the meaning of life. As I return life and power level my healing numbers to great big numbers. Just out of proportion, and in the meantime we have Zat! 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 Target down as we are waltzing the flag outside of their base one more time. Guardian Source Stone has been dropped. We now have a squirrel named Lunatic Mage at Briarcliff, likely compliments of Dinos. Dinos once again carrying the shard of herpes, whatever the hell you want to call it, back to the base, and now we're approaching the frozen river. Hope you brought your ice skates, boys and girls. Guardian Source Stone has been returned Defiant, completely inept, incapable, having no idea what in the hell is going on here. It's like being blind, going on a blind date, trying to feel your partner's face and feeling flaps and flaps and flaps of big fat flabby flabbity flabby flab. Oh my gosh, it's like, does it ever end? No, it doesn't. So just quit now. This is boring. I'm out of material.
Yeah, that's pretty good though, considering like they're not even fighting us.
Come help Tom.
Coming to help Tone, who appears to be embattled. If he's facing at least one player, it's going to be more than he can handle. So a real cleric's going to have to come in here and clean up the mess he leaves behind. Looks like we're now engaging. We have at least one bard on our side, meaning that nobody should ever die. Still, props and hats off to Tone for still managing to find a way. Creative use of... Never mind. I'm not even going to go there. That's mean. You're not Sin.